Hi YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet. We're back here for another episode of MLB 19, the show, and this is Road to the Show with Simon Unger as we're back here for episode 235, and today it is Braves or bust, as we're currently right now getting ready for this National League Division Series? No, Championship Series. So, yeah, the winner of this series is going to see who is going to move on to the World Series. So, we just finished up that series with, I believe it was, okay, now I can't remember who it was we played in the last episode there. Jeez, it was just a couple days ago. The Cardinals. So, yeah, we played against the Cardinals, and we're trying to see if we can try to keep this ball rolling here. Now, as for the series, really for, I should say, the last series was kind of up and down for the Dodgers, but at the same time, it was really bad for Simon, as he has not been doing so well here. And we'll try to see if we can try to regain that magic that he had in last year's divisional series. And of course, the World Series, where he did very well against the Angels there, that crosstown, that battle of Los Angeles that we had last year. And it doesn't look like we're going to have that this year. So we're going to take on the Braves here at home here at Dodger Stadium. Should be a good one here, as the Braves are probably not just besides us. I really think the Braves are probably the hottest team right now in baseball here, at least in this road to show here. They've been playing some really good baseball, and they could be a huge threat to us to try to repeat here. So I would be surprised if we can win this game in 6. But I have a feeling that this series may end up going all the way down to 7 games. So we'll see the bottom of the first here. We'll see a pop up there, and that's going to be an in-fly rule here. Yes, that one is not what you want to see there for coming off your bat there when you got 2 on. So we go to the third inning here, bottom of the third, 1 out and nobody on board. 3-1 count here for Simon. Simon, well, he gets into just a routine play there, as that goes to the second baseman for the easy dribbler. Now it's 2-2 here, bottom of the 5th, nobody on, nobody out, and Simon here looking for a pitch here, and he finally finds one, hits this one up the middle there for a base hit, and that puts him on board here in this one. So far now he's on board here. He's on first, nobody out here, and we'll try to see what our teammates can do. As this one is going to get skied out there, as that is from Puig, and that one's going to be easily picked or taken down, or easily caught, I should say, there out to right center field. So now next batter here with 1 out, 2-2 count, and we'll see, as this one's going to be a dribbler right from the plate. That one's going to be an easy throw there to first. But they do move the runner up. They do advance him there to second. So with 2 out. So Anthony Harrington couldn't do anything in that one. Now we'll see what Oscar Espinosa can do, as he's 1 for 3 or 1 for 2 for here today. He's hit a single back in the third. So we'll see what Espinosa can do. And then looks like he is going to be walked. So nothing much there. We do get a runner on board, another runner on board here. But really, we just got to try to move this runner over. We want to try to break this tie. As Thorne, one of the top pitchers there for this ball club here. That's why he's pitching game 1 of this series. He's a guy that does not give up too many here. So far, he's only given up 2 now. But this might be a tight ball game going throughout this one. This one's going to be a floater there to the second baseman for the easy out. And that is going to wrap up the inning. So 2 runners on board, left stranded. Nobody comes home. Here we go now to the bottom half of the 6th, an inning later. 2 on, 2 out. And we'll see what Simon can do here, as he hits this one out to right center field. This one's going to be, it's going to stay too high up in the air, and that one's going to come down as an out. So nice hustle there from the outfield there, as they get the batter out and in the inning. We'll see now here at single there in the 5th inning that we've seen earlier. 1 for 4 in the ball game with a $176. This is not like Simon. And of course, now we have a runner in scoring position now. Now they want to bug us with a dynamic challenge. So we'll see which one we're going to pick here. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've seen this footage here. We'll see a 3-2 count here for Simon, as there's 1 on board, 1 out. And Simon cannot connect on that one. Of course, another failure for me in these challenges here because, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Hey, we got a guy out there named, last name is Bolden. I mean, he's in relation to me. Anyway, besides the point there, we end up winning game 1, and we do win this one 4-2. Nice job there from Sandoval helping us out there to get the win. As we do get the victory. Yes, we do. But a rough one here, and not a good game here for Simon Unger, as he goes 1 for 5 in this ball game with a strikeout here. And like I said, this is unusual for him. I mean, I think I've said this many times before in other videos, but I don't, for whatever reason, my Roadshow characters do not do so well in the playoffs. But usually, I would say probably that game 5, 6, and 7. For whatever reason, I guess I just have a slow start, I guess, in the playoffs there, and then just stuff starts heating up here. And I guess I shouldn't complain. That's a good thing. But I kind of just want to get things going, get it done early, and and get these games out of the way. But yeah, not the case. So we'll go to game 2 now here. We'll see what he can do here in this one. He's 1 for 5 already in this series. So you see him from game 1. And he's got a $167 there. So, not hitting like we've seen him before here. I think pitchers might have finally figured him out here. That and, of course, the change of moving from one game to the other. And apparently this year, this game is a lot harder to hit, especially in Road to Show. I don't know why. I've used the same sliders. I've tweaked some things to kind of help me out, and because of the new mechanics in this one. But for whatever reason, it's tough. The timing for whatever, I just cannot get down. I keep saying I'm late or whatever, or too, late, very late or very early. I'm just like, okay, I gotta I gotta figure that out. What the deal is, all that is. But 2 flyouts already here in this one. 0 for 2 for Simon. And we'll see what he can do here at the bottom of the 6th. We're down by 7. So we really got to get things going here if we're going to get back in this ball game here. Simon here hits this one there. And, of course, a routine play there to second for the easy out. So Yu Darvish here looking like a pretty elite pitcher here in this one. So far he has not given up any hits or any runs here in this one. But, hey, we fixed that. So we got 2 runs on the board here, 8-2. We're still losing here. We got runners on first and second there, and yeah, we get caught in that one there. Not what we needed, as they do get the out, or I think there's a double play there, and that ends the game, and that is going to wrap this one up. So we end up losing game 2 in this series, 0 for 4 for Simon, as he hits a buck now, 36 now here in this series. And we lose this one 8-2. So tough break here. Fans here in LA. Really, I mean, I thought the first game we was going to do well. Even if we didn't have a good bat from Simon. I thought we were be able. But Yu Darvish, man, he was just lights out there. You see all those zeros until the 8th inning. He ended up giving up 2 runs in that one. At some point there, I was getting a little scared. I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me the computer is going, the CPU is going to get a perfect game on me or a no-hitter. I don't want that to happen. So here we go now. We're going to switch up things now here. We're going to go down to the ATL, and we're going to go and face the Braves here at SunTrust. So we've been here a couple times here in this Road to Show with Mr. Simon Unger here. So we'll see with Cody Martin here. You see his numbers there so far here for the postseason, as he has not recorded a win just yet, but he has recorded a start. So we'll see now here. Simon Unger here, 1 for 9. Yeah, 1 for 9 in this series. And now he has a early dynamic challenge. So try to get a runner in here in this one. I believe he picks that one. Try to drive in the run. We'll see. Well, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna try to drive the run in from second. 3-1 count. So counts in his favor here. So they're gonna have to get him something. This one hits up the middle there, but it bounces. And we could not get that ball out. Honestly, I thought I could get this one out of the infield there and try to drive the runner in, but that was not the case. Now, it says here now that it's a 1-5-3 play, but they say Cody Martin is got hurt there, and he needs x-rays. It looks like his cheek, might be broken there. Ooh, sorry. But then we turn around. Wait a minute, he's still out there. He's still out there pitching. What is the deal? Okay, MLB, the show, you gotta fix that. So we see a ground ball there, a hot shot there to third, gets him out quickly. Now we go to the 6 here, and this one is gonna be a pop up here. This one is going to fly up there, and that is gonna be another out there and another just opportunity there. We just cannot get Simon on board. So now tied 3-all here in the top of the 7th here with 1 runner on board. 2 out. Simon's going to hopefully find something down the right field line there. And no, the right fielder gets this one. How in the hell? Take a look at the replay there. Snags this one. And yeah, it would have been foul ball anyway, but still, it's like, come on. So now, top of the 9th here. We'll see he's still tied 4-all. 1 out and a 1-2 count for Simon, as Simon here belts this one down the right field line. Yeah, you can't get that one. Hits that one shallow right. This one should be good enough for him for a double, and that's exactly what he gets as he gets himself in scoring position with 1 out. So a base hit here will score the run and will get the lead here, and we just need to see who can step up to the plate now here to try to do that here. As we'll see there, that is going to be a strikeout there, of course, on Puig. Yeah, break that, and then break your leg or something. You suck. So, I know, I've been on his case for quite some time now here, especially in this series, how bad he is, and he's just horrible. So, we'll see now what Simon can do now here with 2 out, and with him being on second base there, and there you see they get the out, and yeah, that is it for the inning. So our only option now is to shut down the bottom of the 9th and try to take extra innings. But nope, that is not going to be the case because they get a walk-off to win this one. So they take game number 3. Final score 5-4. Simmons hits a home run to win this one. He is your player of the game. Tip my hat to him there because well deserved. Simon Unger goes 1 for 5 in the ball game with a double, and yeah, just not our night here. Not really Simon Unger's series at all, as now he is 2 for 14 in these first 3 games. Not good at all, especially when he is your bread and butter. He is your meat and cheese. He's whatever analogy you want to put in there. He is that. And that is not good for us. He is. If his bat's not working, then we're not going nowhere. So there you see him talking to his teammates there, trying to see what he needs to do. Guerrero and them probably try to give him some advice here. Just, hey, you're in a slump. Just got to swing it out. But this is the worst time in the world to be in a slump right now. You got the World Series on the line here. You guys are trying to defend your title. So we'll see with Johnson up to pitch here today for the Braves here. We'll see there. Take a look at the numbers: 2 for 14, $143 now here, and we'll see what he can do here in this at bat now. Try to get on the right track here in the 4th game, as we'll see him up to bat here, and we'll see there he hits this one down the third base line there. That's going to be snagged by the third baseman. Makes a nice throw to first. Across the diamond there for the outing in the inning. So now another dynamic challenge here, and we'll try to see if we can fail this one also, as we have 1 runner on board and 1 out, down by 2. Simon here hits this one over the left field, and yep, it curves right into the glove of the left fielder. So no, it just can't get a break for him at all in this. Go to the top of the 5th now here, down by 2. 1 out, nobody, or no, excuse me, 1 on and nobody out. That one's going to get in there. That's going to drop in there for a single. So that puts him on board now in this one. So nice job. As go now to the next at bat here. 1 for 3 in today's game, a single and a run. So he scored already now here, as we've seen him there in the previous at bat. And we see now we're up by a run here, but they wanted to turn around and take the bat out of our hand. Okay. I'll give him that. If I was them and I knew he was a big hitter, he had the most home runs in the season, most home runs, most RBIs in the season. Yeah, you would do that. You would just take the bat out of his hand and see what he can do to the base pass. So now we'll see here, top of the 8th here, 12-8. Wow, Okay, so we got a lead here. We got the 4-run lead here. Let's try to hold on to it. Bullpen needs to come alive here and help us out as we see a strikeout there. Simon not happy about that. He ends up, try to get a power swing for a hit and could not connect. And you see there, we are able to win this one. Game number 4. So it's now deadlocked, 2 games apiece here. And we'll get ready for game 5 here in Atlanta tomorrow night. And see if we can send this series back to LA. As you see, the Dodgers win this one here, 12-8, your final score. Nice job there for the ball club, picking up the slack here, especially with the way Simon's been playing here in this series, and of course the series beforehand. He's really got to turn things around here. You don't have 192 games to turn things around in the playoffs. You only got a handful of games, and if you don't turn things around, if you don't have at least, I would say, out of 9 guys out of that lineup there, if you don't have 5 good batters, you're not going to go anywhere. So we'll see here. The series tied 2 apiece here at SunTrust. Hopefully the final. Well, yeah, it will be the final time. We'll see Atlanta here in their home ballpark here in this one. If we can win this one, we'll have the game 6, of course, in Los Angeles, along with game 7. If we end up losing game 6 there. So, but right now, let's just take one game at a time here. Not get ahead of ourselves here. As you take a series look at the series recap there, 2 apiece there, and we'll see if Simon, him and his bat, can be a part of this run that we're on right now. Trying to play some good baseball here and try to stay alive here in this postseason, because our bullpen hasn't been too great here in the last couple of games, especially in the last series there against the Cardinals. So yeah, we every at bat we got to take advantage of. If we have runner scoring position, we got to drive them home. Don't want to put too much pressure on them, but it's just a must. So here we go, dynamic challenge now for Simon Unger here, as we'll see here, 2 for 2 at the plate here. We'll see what he can do here in this at bat. And we'll see there, that one's going to be a base hit there for him as he's got on board there. Nice job there. And he does complete the challenge there. So, all right. Finally, every once in a while, 1 out of 9,000 times I get a challenge. I get something nice. So that was nice to see. So we'll see Simon out here up to bat or at the first base here. And that one's going to drop down there. That's going to be a base hit. Nice job. And puts him now in scoring position now here. So he could try to steal, but with 2 outs, you don't want to really do that first inning. So we'll see what they'll do here. Okay, maybe we should have ran to give Harrington a chance there, but he's been struggling too at the plate here as of late also too. So Anthony Harrington usually our go-to guy here, but he's been struggling as well. Simon here, top of the 3rd here. We've got a runner on first, and they're going to get... No, they cannot get the double play there. Throws the runner off. That's going to be an E5. So Simon does not get a credit for that hit. But we'll move on now here to the top of the 5th. We'll see 4-0 here. Atlanta's trailing. That one hits off the back of the pitcher here. This one, that one gets in there right on time there. Gets Simon out, but he does advance the runner up to 2nd. And they'll score that a 1-2-3 in the old scoring book there. And you see there, they're going to try to check on the pitcher, see if he's all right. He'll be all right. Go now to the 7th inning here now. 2-2 count for Simon. 1 on board, nobody out. And looking for a pitch. And I don't blame him. I would go after that too. I'm a kind of a guy that likes that high heat up there. And he whiffs on that one. Now, top of the 9th here. 7-0 here. Atlanta is trailing. And this one is going to be a pop-up. Out of fair territory there in the right field there, or left field there, I should say. And that's going to retire Simon Unger on that at bat. So, like I said, these games here have been very, very tough on Simon. And I just don't understand what the deal is with the hitting. My timing is just off. I don't know what to do. If you guys have any suggestions or any ideas or anything like that, I try to every year I use the same sliders I've been using since 14, and every year they've worked pretty good. Every year I have to make some kind of slight alterations to to make it fair and balanced and competitive and stuff like that, and not to mention being fun. Because if you're not having fun with the series, you're not going to play it. But yeah, for this year, I don't know what they did for this. They really made it tough. To me, it's timing. It seems like it's timing. I've heard other people say the same thing. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys are having the same problem in Road to the Show, or even in the franchise, even too. I think I've had troubles in my. Of course, if you guys have been following my Seattle Mariners. March to October, it's been tough on that too. It's just like, oh my goodness, I haven't been playing much baseball this year compared to other years, but geez, it's just like, wow, the timing is just like, I'm not that off, am I? So we'll go ahead and see Strasburg here for game number 6 as we take this one back to LA. And honestly, if we can see what 1, 2, 3, if we can win this one here tonight, we've got the series won, and we can move on to the World Series. So we got to try to see if we can win this one here tonight. If we can't, well, then tomorrow night we'll be back out here for the final game. And, of course, that'll be the game decision right there to see who goes and who doesn't. So let's right now worry about game 6 here. We'll see Simon here belts this one out there to left field. This one's going to go not far and deep, but it does stay in the ballpark. But it's going to be just a fly ball there. Goes to the 4th inning now here for Simon, as we're trailing by 1 here. So bottom of the 4th, Simon's up to bat there, and that is going to be a walk, as he does a great job there looking at that one and is able to get himself there as he's taking on Thorne again here, as he did in game 1 in this series here in this same ballpark. So Yasuo Puig up to bat here now, 0 for 1. He flied out there in the 2nd. So we'll see what he can do here. Simon's going to go ahead and take off here. He's going to steal for 2nd, and he does, as he gets a stolen base there. Now helping out Puig here. Puig just needs to hit one up the middle here, or down the first base line or something like that, and he will get a run scored here, as this one gets popped up there, and not what we wanted. Out to dead center field there, and that is going to leave a runner on board. They're stranded at 2nd. So Simon does not come in, and the Braves still lead this one 1-0. Now we'll see here. We're bounced back here. It's 2-1 now, so we're able to scrape up 2 runs. Bottom of the 6th here. We'll see Simon here hits this one over to third base. Third baseman makes a nice catch and a nice throw over there to first, eliminating Simon Unger very quickly there. So now here we go. Now bottom of the 8th here. 3-2 is your ball game. Runners on the corners here. Simon has an opportunity to drive home a run here. And Simon hits this one. Oh, hits this one right where we needed him to hit it, but right where the shortstop was. Not what we want there, but we'll go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, we do not win this one. So we're unable to shut out and get out of this series here quickly tonight. We end up losing this one. Final score of 3-2 here in this one, as the Dodgers come up short there, just over a run, 3-2. 0 for 3 there for Simon Unger, as he has a stolen base and a walk, and now is hitting 154. Yeah. So, I'm hoping we can turn this stuff. I'm hoping he can turn this around here, because he really needs to turn this around here in game 7. He needs to come alive. That bat needs to get electrified, and he needs to bring the just be the salt and swat here in this game, because we need him, and we need we want to get back to the World Series, man. We had a great run last year. It was a fun roller coaster there, and now we have an opportunity to try to do it again here. And this time it's becoming tougher, and which is rightfully so. When you're trying to defend your crown, it's supposed to be tough the second time around. So Yu Darvish there, we'll see him again. Simon hasn't did too well against him, especially in the last game there. He went 0 for 4 against Yu Darvish. So we'll see what he can do now here in this one. 4 for 26 now here in the series, hitting, like I said, $154. So we'll see what he can do here now in this first at-bat with 1 runner on board and 1 out. Simon looking for a pitch here, and he's going to belt this one out there to shallow center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to put a runner on board. So now 4-0 here, bottom of the 3rd. Nobody out, nobody on here for Simon. And he has a 1-0 count here. And we'll see here. Belts this one there to left field. This one's going to go back. It's going to go deep. And it's going to get caught there by the left fielder. I thought that one was going to be at least sell. He hit off the wall there out there by Upton. But Upton gets able to get a hold of that one. So now we move on to the bottom of the 5th here. Still 4-2. One runner on board here. Simon hits this one there. That's going to fly out there. But the center fielder tracks it down. And he gets this one. So that's now twice now. We've been stolen from a potential double from the outfielders of the Braves. Now 4-3 now. Oh, Atlanta starting to creep back here. And Simon gets a hold of this one. He knows, when he has that little animation there, that ball is gone. Home run there for Simon Unger. His first home run of the postseason. And they're going to lead this one 5-3. Nice job there from Simon Unger, as the fans here are like, he's finally came alive here, especially the game that he needs to be clutch here, and that's exactly what he does here. He puts a home run up on the board here, and they lead this one by 2. So we'll take a look here at this one. 428. This one high and deep out there in the hitter's eye, and there you see there. Nice job, and they win this one. Final score 6-3. Simon Unger 2 for 4 in the ball game. Hits his only home run he's out so far here in the postseason. Talk about being clutch there, man. They win this one here. Of course, RBI and 2-run score there for Simon Unger, and they will move on now to the World Series. And the question is, who are they going to face in the World Series? So congratulations there to the National League, 2-time National League here, at least in this Road to Show series now, with Simon Unger here, as they are National League champions. Nice job there from Simon Unger and the Dodgers. Now let's hope that we can put this all behind us now, and hopefully his bat, that one home run, got something going, got his juices flowing, got him amped and pumped, ready to go, and going after this World Series title here. So there you see Simon Unger, your player of the game there. Yes, indeed. Someday I'm gonna try to see if I can find a way I can make them make actual baseball cards of my Road Show characters. That'd be so awesome. But Simon Unger, your player of the game there. 2 for 4 in the ball game, 1 home run, RBI, 2 runs scored, and he's starting to get above that Mendoza mark there, near that 200 mark there, but still got a ways to go. As you see there, post game here. All the guys out there celebrating here, and well deserved there, as they had a rough series here, but were able to bounce back and get the victory. Nice job there from Simon and the rest of his ball club. Nice job indeed. That was actually a fun game to play there, and I was really, I about fell over. I'm like, oh, finally, yes, Simon finally hit a home run. Let's go. So there you go, 2 for 4 for Simon Unger. Darvish picks up the loss there, and of course Kershaw picks up the win. Now we'll see here. We have to wait and see who's going to win the American League Series, because the Rangers and Indians are going to go at it, and it looks like the Rangers are going to be in the World Series. So it's going to be a LA Texas series here, and it should be a good one here indeed. I definitely have to look up the numbers there, look at the series numbers, see how often we played. Of course, it's American League, National League, but I'm sure we played each other here this season. And I have to look up those numbers, see if what they are, and see what his numbers are when he faced against the Rangers here, because they do have that kind of information here on the game, which is pretty cool. I'm glad they have that in the game. But yeah, I definitely have to look that up there and see how that goes. So that's it for this episode of Road to the Show with Simon Unger. As we go wrap up here, and next episode it will be the World Series. We'll show the complete series just like we did in this one. We'll show every game, and we'll go through not every single at bat, but the important at bats in the game coming up here in the World Series. So we'll see if we can be defending our championship here, and see if we can beat the Rangers and bring home another World Series championship for the city of LA. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell notification, so you guys can be notified of when this series or any other series here on the channel is uploaded. You guys will be the first ones to know. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming in general. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.